the headlines of this bulletin. The meeting to listen to reports on works of major projects that have been conducted in the city. City leaders got to understand operations of Ngọc Quang Phát Import-Export Stock Company. The second Southern Khmer UK Theatre Festival 2023 to take place in 7 days from April 1st to 7th. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. On March 23rd afternoon, the Standing Committee of the Student Board for implementing Politburo Resolution number 59 NQTW, National Assembly Resolution number 49 2022 QH15, Governmental Resolution number 98 NQCP, and major projects in Cần Thơ City convened a meeting to listen to reports on works of major projects that have been conducted in the city. Attendees heard investors and local representatives presenting the implementation progress of the project of investing building Châu Đốc Cần Thơ Sóc Trăng Expressway, the first phase, the project of building the Eastern North-South Expressway 2021-2025 phase, or Cần Thơ Hậu Giang component project, the project of building the Western Belt Road of Cần Thơ City, linking the National Highway 91 with National Highway 61C, the project of building Provincial Road 918, the second phase, the project of building, upgrading, and expanding Provincial Road 917, the project of building Provincial Road 921. These projects face the same difficulties on the floor clearance and investment level. Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee Lê Quang Mạnh suggested compliance with the right principles, procedures, and schedule as stipulated by law to ensure the legal interests of households whose land is revoked. Regarding the project of developing Cần Thơ City and enhancing urban resilience, or project number 3 for short, on March 23rd morning, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Hồng and leaders of the city's departments worked with Ninh Kiều Urban District.
Bidding packages for project number 3 in Cần Thơ City, including An Bình Resettlement Zone, the first phase, Hoàng Quốc Việt Street, and 2 packages of upgrading canals in the city. The same problem is seen in these packages, that is the floor clearance and resettlement problem. Delegates discussed and then found solutions for this problem, which proposed enhancing close combinations among main investors, construction units, and localities, and organizing dialogues with people to catch their expectations for devising appropriate and legal solutions. Agreeing on the proposals, Vice Chairman Nguyễn Văn Hồng requested the city's ODA Project Management Board to complete the site clearance task on June 30th as the deadline.
On March 24th morning, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Hồng and leaders of relevant department sectors took note of the Streets People's Committee got to understand operations of Ngọc Quang Phát Import-Export Stock Company. According to leaders of Ngọc Quang Phát Import-Export Stock Company, Thốt Nốt District is planning to build a residential zone in Thời, Road and in an area of around 3,000 square meters where the company has built its factory. Therefore, the company proposed the city facilitate its production instead of removing the factory to another place. It's observed in the festival trip, a residential zone is not necessary at the moment, so Vice Chairman Nguyễn Văn Hồng requested Thốt Nốt of the Street People's Committee to report the situation to the City People's Council and People's Committee for resolution. The company also took this occasion to report its production situation in the years hit by the COVID-19 epidemic and in the first quarter of 2023. Thanks to great efforts, the company has fully rebounded its production and business and is building up building a raw material area and keep in contact with its export markets. The problem it is facing now is the lack of capital. City leaders directed competent sectors to continue working and offering support for the company in making access to capital loan sources. On March 23rd morning in Thời Suburban District, the Student Board for Death of Soldiers and People 2023 convened a meeting to publicize the organizing plan.
Death of Soldiers and People 2023 has the theme of Soldiers and People of Cần Thơ celebrating joy in năm May, Tết 2023, and takes place in the Mall Commune, Thời Suburban District. Within the festival, There will be such activities as propaganda on great holidays and anniversaries, building rural traffic roads, installing lights, granting drugs, offering gifts, and bicycles, organizing sports, culture, folk games, delivery of goods and old car products to rural areas, and organizing an art program as scheduled. These activities will take place in 2 phases, with the first phase lasting from March 27 to 31st, and the second one from April 10 to 12, 2023. After the meeting, delegates came for a fact-finding trip to Định Khánh B Hamlet, Định Môn Commune, Thời suburban district, where the festival will take place.
Developing Cần Thơ City into an industrial center of the Mekong Delta region, developing industry at high speed, high productivity and quality, gradually increasing prioritized industries and industries with high added values. These are notable contents of the project, attracting investment into the industrial area of Cần Thơ City in 2021-2025 phase vision to 2030, just enacted by Cần Thơ City People's Committee. The project aims at attracting investment into developing industrial sectors such as foodstuff processing, seafood processing, electronics, telecommunication, and information technology. In the 2021-2025 phase, Cần Thơ invests 75 to 80 trillion Vietnam dong in processing industries and high-tech agriculture. From 2026 to 2030, the city will set aside 90 to 100 trillion Vietnam dong to develop key industries and highly professionalized, modern, and highly industrial products. As of note, rice export is regaining growth momentum. Sources from rice mills in Mekong Delta region said in March the global demand for rice resource is high. In addition, rice export is predicted to get high value because exported rice is mainly fragrant and high-quality rice.
In the first 2 months of the year, rice export increased by over 130% in quantity and over 180% in value against the same period last year. Demand for rice is recovering, with a strong increase in orders from China and the Philippines. The Industry Trade Ministry remarked that Vietnam has optimistic signals in rice export this year. It's predicted that rice export turnover can reach between 6.5 and 7 million tons. On the other hand, there might be a shortage of rice supply due to the impacts of climate change.
The second Southern Khmer UK Theatre Festival 2023 is slated in 7 days from April 1st to 7th. The festival this year is raised to the national level with the aim of urging activities of preserving, multiplying, and bringing UK theatrical acts closer to the public. The festival will take place at Vinh University with the participation of public-owned and socialized Southern Khmer UK theatrical art units. UK performance routines dignify human values, condemn wrongdoings, leave good impacts on social life, and show its functions on awareness and education. In 1985, UK Theatre of Southern Khmer People was recognized as the national theatrical star in Vietnam. In 2014, it was recognized as the national intangible cultural heritage. Trà Vinh and Sóc Trăng provinces plan to promote UK to visitors by integrating UK performances into local tourism products. Now, as usual, before we say goodbye, let's take a quick look at the updated weather forecast. And that's it in this edition of Continuous. If you want to rewatch English Bulletin, please visit our website, convened.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.